Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Saturday edition of Who is Wayne Wallace? No, that's not it. The show's called Mark Isaac Potter Presents. And today, finally, I've gotten my act together enough to have the very, very wonderful, charming, humane Wayne Wallace on the show. He's so damn talented that I hesitated to have him on for about 70 years because he does everything I do, but about 10 times better. Yeah. Plus he has better cologne than I do. I have a new one from Chanel that I use called Pig Sweat. You can see we're going to be so serious here. Wayne, tell
So,
us.
Mark,
sir?
I was going to say, Mark, I thought you were going to say how pretty I was.
Well, I was going to, but then I saw the sniper across the street here. I better not. And I saw the little dot on my shirt. So,
but I did just spray some cologne on myself, so I smell good for the show.
Oh yeah, I can smell it from here.
Yeah,
it reminds me of the goat milk that I used to. Yeah,
we got smell-o-vision. Remember, Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah, yes.
Talked about smell-o-vision back in the 70s, I think.
Yeah. Well, usually when I do a show like this, I ask people about their past, but you've got so much going on every day with so many things. I'm going to use a different approach that I used with a guy named Kurt Roscoff up in Minnesota. Okay. He's part of a network of networks of nonprofits.
Wow.
And so can you kind of look at your life like a map, like a network, and tell us just 3 or 4, just generally, and then we'll break it down more. What are 3 or 4 of the things you do?
Yeah. So I'll just kind of give you my basic kind of history and what I'm into now, right?
I think I'm going to do a long show and then cut it up. So yeah, let's do that.
Okay. All right.
And I'm going to ask Wayne, before I forget, I'm going to ask your advice about Opus Clip, because when I put stuff in there, I've got like 96 clips that I made over 2 or 3 days, about a week ago. But I don't know how to make it do anything. I don't know how to edit. So I don't know how to put the client's contact information on each clip or mine. And someday I want to at least figure that out. And I've got one client named Linnea Hagen who wants me to make the clips do better. Is this okay that I brought this up? I'm sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. It's your show, man.
My dear friend Linnea, who we've been friends for 15 years, she's been on the show like 6 times. I tried to make some what I call TTVs, text to videos.
Yeah.
And it would never spell her name and pronounce her name correctly. I would either have to purposely bastardize the spelling so that it would do pronunciation correctly, and then of course it would. So those are 2 major problems. I have a nice editor in India, but I don't want to bother her with these things right now. So who knows?
Yeah, AI is not perfect,
Yeah, but I mean, it will get better, but I'm just trying to please even one client. Not being totally happy bothers me. So
yeah.
All right, young man, tell us a little bit about you. You do here, even on the screen, it says photographer, video editor, filmmaker. I mean, dear God, I'm going to have to I'm going to have to shut down the rest of my company and just do shows with you.
Yeah. So let me give you the brief kind of condensed version.
Either that or do it in the short version. Either one.
Yeah. So I'm going to change my background. People love to see my office with all my computers and stuff.
Well, it's very impressive with all the, okay. All right.
So here's my Vegas sign picture. So I live in Las Vegas.
Right.
I'm a photographer,
Okay.
and this picture that I created, let me turn my webcam off for a minute so you can see the whole
Okay.
picture.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I used 3 different techniques
I'll be
to
darned.
create this picture. You see how it's kind of blasting out?
Yes, it's like a time lapse. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a slow shutter, and I used the zoom lens to zoom while I was taking the photo.
Wow.
And then all those little squiggly lines that are running around,
Yeah.
that's me waving the camera around, and those are street lights.
Wow.
So the street lights are making that pattern. So this is a
Mm.
one of a kind photo. I'm the only person that has this photo because it's a
No,
one of a kind.
I hear you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've been a photographer since the film days. This is my old film camera here. It's the
Give us a
Canon
year. Give
A1.
us a year if you wouldn't mind. Wait.
Yeah,
Since
1984 is when I
okay.
graduated high school, and I took film class in high school.
Wow.
Okay. So I've been doing photography since then.
Man.
So I'm
Okay.
going to put one of my other pictures up on the screen here. So
Okay.
this is a behind the scenes shot of me at my client's house doing interviews. So
Okay.
now obviously I shoot digital,
Right.
and I moved into video because now,
That's what
everybody's a
everybody's doing.
videographer now, right?
Yeah.
So now I do professional video as well.
Mhm.
And I also got my master's degree in documentary film editing during COVID because nobody was hiring me. So I said, well, I'm going to go back to school online and get my master's degree in documentary film editing.
I really just I honest to God, I use the word seriously as my safe word when I'm not joking. So seriously, I'm in awe of how much you get done, how talented you are. If I can, I woke up one morning. This is the honest to God's truth. Seriously, I woke up one morning and because of my dementia, I could not remember which button on the computer turned it on.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And I had to go in. My housemate makes the coffee in the morning. I went in, had a couple of cups of coffee, and just eventually I remembered. But people would. I'm trying to be an advocate for people with disabilities and learning problems and all that because what you do, it's an honor to be in the same room with you digitally because even though I can't afford your exorbitant. Oh, I didn't say that. Your reasonable prices.
Yes.
This month I'm not even buying groceries yet, man. I just
Oh,
don't have it.
geez.
I screwed up with one of the AI websites. I meant to go buy like $30 worth of add-ons
Oh, no.
and I bought $531 worth of add-ons.
Oh, no.
And do you think they were kind enough to refund the money? No.
Well,
So so I had to go to my landlord and say the rent, and she or it said, dude, the rent's the rent. You got to come up with it.
yeah.
So I don't know. It's thank God I'm taking this bank robbing class that I'm always talking about.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll come in handy this month.
Well,
Anyway, can you pick one thing? Do you want to pick video or photography or filmmaking? And then, because we're going to do a long show, but there's so much.
yeah.
I think we need to just do a show every Saturday for a long time because you're fascinating. You've got so much to share, and I think a lot of audience members are going to learn a lot from you. So
Yeah. Well, let me tell you about kind of what I'm up to now, like the the
okay,
the
all
thing that
right,
I'm doing right now. So
all
before
right.
I jump into that, let me show you this beautiful picture here. So
Oh,
this is a great couple that I worked with that came here to get married, and
okay.
everybody wants to go to the Vegas sign. So this is a picture of them
Oh, do they? Okay,
at the
okay,
Vegas sign.
all
So
right.
I'm going to turn off my photo background and just give you my office
Yeah.
background
Yeah,
here.
I like this.
Um,
Okay.
so what I'm doing now is I've created a Facebook group where I coach and mentor people on how to create better photos and videos with their phone. Okay.
Okay, I may I interrupt you sometimes
Yes,
because
absolutely.
I'm gonna beg you to help me in any way that you feel like you can. And I'm gonna bring up something. I paid for this class off of TikTok called Photography by Jane or something, captured by Jane or
Yeah.
and I tried to, it was you pay $67 and then you can earn money making pictures on your phone and sending them in. Well, I
Okay.
started taking the workbook or whatever the hell it was, and I couldn't, they were talking about the beginning of fungus as far as I could tell. So maybe someday you can help me with that or something, because if I can make anyway. So you're currently doing filmmaking, you said?
Yeah. So here's can I play a video for you?
Oh, you can dance on the street naked if you want. I don't care.
Okay. This will really explain it. So let me bring up a video. So
All right.
during my master's program that I took,
Right.
the professor followed around a photographer for 2 years, and he captured footage of this photographer taking pictures, like because
Yeah. No, yeah.
that's what this
Yeah.
photographer did. He took pictures
Right.
of cities at dawn.
Ha. Okay.
So they went to Paris, they went to London, they went to Venice,
Right.
and my professor would follow him around and capture footage of him doing his thing,
Right. Right.
which is
Right.
taking pictures of cities, right?
Right. Right.
So let me bring up this video here, and then we'll show it. And let me share my screen. Oh, you got to allow me to share.
Okay. Will I get a cue over here or not?
I think you just have to click on the little dots
All right.
on the
Let me
upper
go to
right
that. One participant can share at a time.
and just say allow.
It doesn't have an allow yet. They've got an advanced thing over here. Let me see if I can. Multiple participants can share simultaneously. Let's try that.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Let's see if it'll do that. And I'm going to close this. They don't give an apply on here, but
There we
okay,
go. I
try
can
it.
share now.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to share this YouTube video
Okay.
and
Now
YouTube.
you have the copyright for this?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I created it. It's mine.
Because YouTube does check. So
Yeah. Okay. So here we go. So I'm going to play this.
right.
It's one of the most stunning views of any city you'll ever see, and that's what makes Paris so special. Most of the photographs taken by the general populace is full of tourists. One of the benefits of going out at dawn is there's nobody out, and you can take these stunning pictures in great light without loads of people in it. In places like this, they're just set up so beautiful. You have such a small window, I mean, not just the light. You want the best shots, you gotta do before the bus loads of tourists get here. I mean, the color coming in is just crazy now. It's gonna get really good. You gotta go quick. We're at the Trocadero, getting the classic Paris view. This whole area was planned for people to take pictures right from this spot. There's even an X on the ground there, in tape. Shoot from here. You can't come to Paris and not take this shot. I need to get a bit higher. Okay, we gotta move. Oh, baby. This is really excellent. Picture perfect. We got all our shots this morning, and just in time. Get here before the tourists and the pocket cameras. That's what it's all about.
Okay. So that's it. Very simple. Let me stop
Yeah.
sharing.
Yeah.
So that's a 1 minute and 28 documentary style video.
Okay.
So just imagine you're a dog walker
Okay.
and you walk dogs. That's your business.
Okay.
Imagine you're a fitness trainer and you work with people getting them in shape.
Right.
Whatever kind of business you have,
Okay.
I can help you create documentary style videos for your marketing.
Okay. That's important because you've heard of Mary Stanley probably, right?
The name doesn't ring a bell.
Anyway, she teaches a class. I just took today's version earlier this morning about telling a story to advance your business.
Yeah, Mary Unalignable.
Yeah, Mary.
Yeah,
Yes, Mary.
I know Mary. Yeah.
She's a neuro expert. So.
Exactly. It's all about storytelling, right?
That's great. That's great to know. And I should know that, but I have long since forgotten it over and over and over. So
Yeah.
thank you
So
for
what?
reminding me, because I told a story during the class today because one of the other students prompted me to tell a story rather than give my usual pitch. And so I told a story about this time, about 15 years ago, when we had a Scottish bagpipe guy on the show. This was back in the studio. Just delightful, charming, in the original garb, of course, and the loudness of his bagpipes was just, thank God we shot it in the nighttime, because our studio was at that time in a building with a lot of other businesses. So
Wow.
it was very fun. And we had him on again later. Just really marvelous guy. So last name was Cotter.
Mm,
I remember that, of course, because of my own last name. So
nice.
anyway, so I do have to remember that better. Now, how do I can I integrate that with interviewing, or how would you approach that?
Yes. So many people don't realize it. Let me explain documentary style, because a lot of people say, well, documentary isn't that like an hour long or 2 hours
Yeah,
long?
that's exactly what I thought.
Yeah. No, documentary style.
All right.
It could be 30 seconds long. Okay. So a documentary is nothing more than an audio and B-roll on top of the audio. Okay.
Okay.
So in most of the
Okay.
video we just watched, you
Right.
did not see Anthony talking.
No, right.
There was only two little parts where you saw Anthony talking. One,
Right.
where he was messing with his camera and he said something about the X on the ground.
Right.
And you saw him say that, right? And then up top where he says, and we got all our shots in just before the tourists came. And then we showed the tourists.
Right.
So those are the only two parts where you saw actually his mouth move and say the words.
And it would be smart in a documentary to have at least one moment where the person is in it, or not?
Yes.
Or does it matter?
So what we do is we sprinkle what we call those in-vision moments.
Okay.
Right? So
do you teach a class on this?
Well, that's what I'm doing in my Facebook.
Okay.
In my Facebook group, I'm teaching this stuff. Right?
Good.
So the in-vision moment in a documentary is when you see the person talking.
Okay. All right.
The rest of it is B-roll. It's pictures.
Right.
It's showing what they're talking about.
Okay.
Right? So that essentially is documentary style.
Okay.
So what I'm doing, since everyone's got a phone that's really good, then with a little bit of coaching from me, I can teach them how to create the B-roll I need to match up with an interview that I do with them over Zoom and create documentary style videos for their marketing.
Huh.
So I'm turning my clients into my videographer.
Right. Okay.
To photograph themselves.
Okay.
And why do I know they can do this? Because they're already doing it.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Now, so Wayne, I am going to ask you that sometime in the very near future, either on this same video or otherwise, repeat that. Don't do it right now, but repeat it a few times so I can start to get used to the idea.
Absolutely.
Sometimes I will rewatch these things, but sometimes they're so long and then I'm so tired and
Yeah.
that, and when we cut them up in Opus Clip, the edit places are unpredictable as far as I can
Yeah.
tell.
So let me tell you why I came up with this idea.
Is this original with you?
Totally original.
Son of a gun. You should be patenting this stuff, dog.
Right? Because
Yeah.
I took this master's program, and
Right.
like I said, the teacher followed around a photographer for 2 years,
Right.
capturing footage.
Right.
Well, I can't follow around all these business owners for 2 years.
Right.
But the beauty is they all have a cell phone. And my actual photography business here in Las Vegas has been going downhill because everyone's got a cell phone.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
So when cell phones first came out, back, with the iPhone 1, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I stood there like this.
Mm.
I was like, I will not take a photo with a cell phone.
but we've all been there with some innovation or another where we say, "Oh, this is crap," and
Exactly.
we've all
Right?
done it,
But nowadays, these things are almost as good or
Yeah.
better
Yeah.
than a professional camera.
Well, some major movies have been shot at least in part with iPhones.
Exactly. So me standing there saying no, right,
Yeah.
is like someone standing on the beach in Thailand. They're on vacation and they hear a tsunami warning. And then they stand there on the beach with their hands up and they say, "No, tsunami, don't come here. I'm on vacation." That tsunami's coming.
Yeah, no kidding.
And it's going to hit you.
Yeah.
So what I did was I said, well, wait, let me take the problem of the cell phone and turn it into a solution. I'll turn everyone into my videographer.
Now, when you are instructing a client to make that video, I'm thinking of almost like an engineering prompt. What do you say to them to get them to do it in a way that maximizes the benefit of eventually explaining or exposing their business to a larger audience?
Exactly. So the first tip, here's the first tip. You ready? So the phone manufacturer wants us to hold our phone like this.
Yeah, and you're going to do landscape.
Because we talk on it, right?
Yeah.
So a real photographer holds his camera horizontal, landscape.
Right.
So the first lesson I give people is take your phone
and turn it. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you notice my phone has a camera cover because I'm a professional photographer. I got to have a lens cover.
Okay.
Right? So you take your lens cover off and you record what you're doing.
Right.
Now, let's say you're a dog walker.
Yeah. Right? Yep.
Well, if you're walking the dogs, you can't record yourself. So you got to have a friend or a spouse or a colleague be holding the camera and recording what you're doing.
Okay.
They have to be a fly on the wall.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So for instance, let's say you wanted to do a documentary about what you do. Well, you would need to put the camera back here.
Yeah.
And record you in your environment.
Right.
Yes. But you don't want just one angle. You want multiple angles. So you can put the camera over here. You can put the camera over here.
Well,
you can put the camera
over
here.
We used to do that in the studio, and I learned a little bit about 3-point field shooting, but trying to turn off my alarm here for okay.
Exactly. So you want to get multiple angles.
Yeah, but then all that stuff's got to be edited, man. I mean, that's a lot.
That's what I do.
Expensive. but it costs money to do it.
Well, yeah, it
I mean,
costs money.
I'm running my business at like, well, we lose money certainly every month and every year, but anyway, okay. So
But
at least I got the idea.
yeah. So here's the beauty of it. Okay. So let me tell the other problem that
And the
business
other
owners,
part sounds pretty beautiful already, frankly, but go
yeah.
ahead.
So listen to this. So the biggest problem that most business owners have is they don't have a Hollywood budget, right?
Right.
So
Right,
they
right.
can't hire me to come out and video them every
Oh,
single day.
yeah, I know a lot about that video budget stuff. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Yeah.
So making it easy for them to record is the
Right.
first solution, right?
Right.
The other problem that business owners have is they don't know what to make a video about.
Okay.
They're like, what's my next video going to be about? Right.
Right.
And they
Okay.
usually do some goofy thing, like a little prank or something like that. Or they do some kind of dad joke, or they just talk to the camera, which usually isn't very good. Right.
Right.
And they don't edit it. They just do like a FaceTime. They hold their camera up and they talk to their camera,
Right. No, I hear you.
and
Yeah.
then they post it.
Yeah, and that's not. Yeah.
It's not effective,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So if you get into this mindset of capturing what you do on a daily basis,
Right.
then it's
Okay.
easy. You don't even have to think about it, right?
All right.
And then you have a guy like me that just works with whatever budget you have.
Right.
If someone wants to invest 500 a month or 1,000 a month or 3,000 a month, it's up to them and their budget.
Right. Right.
But at least they have the B-roll footage,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Then I can do an interview with them and I can get the context for the B-roll footage.
Now, would the interview in that case be commenting on the B-roll, or would it be?
No.
What
Here's
would
an
the-
example.
What would the languaging be?
Here's an example. So let's say I was going to be interviewed. Okay.
Okay, I can't imagine such a thing happening, but yeah.
So there's the camera. We're using a webcam or we're using a cell phone, whatever.
Right.
Right. And I'm not going to look at the camera. I'm going to look at the interviewer.
Oh yeah.
So Mark is over there. I'm
Yeah.
talking to Mark.
Yeah.
And Mark says, Wayne, how'd you get started in photography? I'm going to say, well, Mark, here's my original camera that I started with in high school, blah, 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 right? I'm talking to Mark. He's over there.
Right.
The camera's over here.
Right.
So what that instantly does is it raises my credibility factor, right? Because now I'm talking to an interviewer.
Okay.
I'm not talking to a camera. Because everybody and their brother, including you, has a podcast.
Right. That where we talk. We're talking talking heads.
Yeah, we're breaking the fourth wall.
Right.
Right. And in acting and in movies, you don't break the fourth wall.
Yes. Right. Well,
Right?
yeah. Extremely rarely. Yeah.
Yeah. So in most professional documentaries, you won't see the person looking at the camera. You'll see him talking to the interviewer.
Okay.
So that raises your credibility factor instantly. So when it comes to marketing yourself with video, I'm going to take the interview of you looking at the interviewer along with B-roll that helps tell that story.
Right.
And I'm going to edit it together.
Wow.
So you noticed in the Paris video, it started out kind of slow.
Yeah, but that was okay because it was the calm of the morning.
It was the calm of the, exactly, right? And the music was nice and soft. And then when the light started coming up and Anthony started saying, hey, we got to move, then the music picked up.
Right.
And the cutting pace picked up and it got faster, right?
Yeah.
And then finally at the end, where he got his shots, it started to settle back down a bit. And then the tourists came.
And that was kind of the resolution, so to speak.
Yeah. So it had a beginning, a middle, and an end. And there
Right.
was a peak in the storytelling.
Right.
Right. And
Yeah.
that's what every good story needs. And whether it's 30 seconds long or a minute long, it can have that storytelling and element.
That's all. That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm gonna. I would like to. I want to say I would like to go to the bathroom. Was really my agenda. I'm gonna. I'm gonna not on camera, of course. I'm gonna. I'd like to. I'd like to do my sign off.
Okay.
And I noticed from Zoom that we have to sign out for the Zoom software to delineate that we did 2 different shows.
Yes.
I would like to do as many shows today as you're comfortable doing.
Okay.
The information you're giving us is so dense.
Yeah.
It's probably not dense from your point of view,
Yeah.
but not only am I a 3-year-old, I'm a 3-year-old with learning disabilities. Like when I used to teach television, I would tell my students the first night they did like a 5-week class.
Yeah.
I'd say when I wanted to get them comfortable with I'd say, when I started here at this teaching station, I couldn't even spell TV. And it would make them laugh, and then they would. So, ladies and gentlemen, Wayne is a friggin' genius as far as I can tell. And if you've got any sense at all out there, please call him up and find out how he can help you promote your business. What I'm doing is like Kool-Aid compared to his version of Chivas Regal. But I mean, we both have our place, but I don't know. I'm surprised I'm even on the same camera with him, but then that happens apparently. So, all right. We love you folks very much. I want you to know that. It's probably the most important thing I say during the whole show. Wayne, thank you. You can come back at least for 1 or 2 more today or not.
Yeah, we can do another one right now. I've got
Because I'm an old man. I got to go to the bathroom now and then. So I will go do that and I'll see you. But like I said, we got to log out.
Yeah, we'll log out and come back in.
Yeah, because otherwise it'll mess